Hi, everybody. This is Tarryn the Traveling Trainer. Welcome to GoTarryn TV today. It's episode 505. I'm here out of Atlanta, Georgia, and today I've got a very special treat. We've got two very special people on the line, and we're going to start ladies first. So one of them, we're welcoming an original Glow girl. That's right, one of the ladies, gorgeous ladies of wrestling, Glow girl, and she's on the line. Beastie, how are you doing today?
Yay! I am doing fabulous, Tarryn. How are you? And how's everybody out there in Atlanta?
Very good, thank you. Well, this is a treat because this is the very first time. Yeah, first time we're having you on. And on the other line, too, here...
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Love and body slams.
Yes. Absolutely. And I think I heard Adrian on the other line. Adrian Duarte, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
All right, very good, excellent. So we've got you both on, and we've made this call work. Let's ask Beastie first, since this is her first time here. What's been going on, Beastie, and can you catch to speed all the fans out there what you've been up to?
Oh, man, I am working on several projects. One I'm very excited about is a cruise to the Caribbean for 7 days and 7 nights.
Oh, nice.
Called Afterglow. It's a fan appreciation.
Yes.
And I'm also working on my own TV series called Demolition Babes, which Adrian is working with me on that. And we're going to take 15 girls out of the ring and try to help one woman at a time by doing her dreams to her extremes. So I'm very excited about that project. I've got all kinds of stuff going on, but I don't know how much time you have.
Oh, we've got all the time for you, Beastie. That's
good, because yes?
We're lucky to have you on because it was Adrian that hooked us up and connected us, and so I'm very grateful to have him. Now, how did you and Adrian become friends? Was that through Facebook?
Yeah, it was, and we got to connect with all the fans that way, which is such a blessing. We've met so many wonderful, wonderful fans that have loved GLOW, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling TV series, and we're going on about 32 years, and all of us girls have just been inducted in the Hall of Fame of Wrestling. So, yay! Everybody clap for us. Yay! I'm doing it.
For recording
that is
your
awesome.
message.
And how about you, Adrian? Was that,
To listen to your message, press 2
I'm just
to
going to
erase
laugh
and
through this
re-record.
whole thing.
3.
There's technical difficulties.
Don't press 3, everybody.
Right, exactly.
It's not
maximum time permitted for recording your message.
Through it.
That's right. We'll just talk over it.
Thank you, ladies. Hang up.
We can edit this part out.
And re-record.
I think that was Fatima's
Yeah.
phone. Is that hers? Okay.
Okay, I guess
All right.
she's gone.
You
She
still
had
there?
nothing
You
to
have reached
say.
maximum time
Oh,
permitted
we're
for
still
recording your
here.
message. If you are satisfied with your message,
Oh my goodness.
1
This
to
is
listen
This is
to
the
your
funny.
weirdest.
message.
Yeah, it's the
Press 2
weirdest
to
call
erase
ever.
and re-record.
So-
Somebody release. Oh, I think she's gone. I hope it's nothing I said.
Sorry, your message has been sent. Goodbye.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
thank you. My message has been sent. I forgot to tell her to have a nice day, darn it.
Now let's
So
switch.
what's going on with Adrian?
Yeah.
I know I'm working on a lot of projects.
At this current moment, I'm actually knitting. It's 1,000 degrees in Atlanta right now, and I'm sitting in my house knitting a scarf for MTV, Melody Trouble Vixen.
Oh, I got my scarf and hat, and it was so well done. Tell them how you do it. You don't do it knitting. You do the, what's that thing that they used to do?
I use something called a nifty knitter. It's like a loom. It's a circular loom, and pretty much it is knitting, but in a different way. It's you're just wrapping and then flipping, the yarn over. So it's just a little different, but yet it still comes out the same.
That is so cool. I hit my head on the mat too many times, so I'm not sure about how to do things like that. But if you need anything heavy lifted, just give me a call.
Yeah, and then after this interview, I'm filming my segments for In the Afterglow, the project that Melody Trouble Vixen and Roxy Astor are putting together, and I think that's going to start airing on Sunday, and I'm not sure whether it's on YouTube or where it's going to be, but it's, you know, pretty much a new
Wonderful.
project, and hopefully it's going to get some buzz going about the cruise. And apparently
Are
there
you
is.
coming, Karen?
Yes, I'll
Are
be
you
there.
coming on the cruise?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Yes. And Adrian's
Remind me to give you. Yeah?
Adrian's the one that broke the news about you being on the cruise also, so that was exciting. I know everybody.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited. Remind me to give you a knocker locker when I see you.
I think
Tarryn, you know what a knocker locker is, right?
yes, I think
it's
Matilda
what
the
it
Hun.
is, what it sounds like.
I
You
heard.
get lost up in Matilda there.
I saw that.
She is the best. Her heart's like the all outdoors. She's just as big as her heart is.
Now, how about Adrian? Are you going to be going on the cruise too, I assume?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, I will be, and hopefully this time Daisy will be there also. 'Cause, you know,
Oh, wow. Oh, nice.
yay.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
ended up hosting karaoke on the last cruise because Daisy was supposed to host karaoke, and she wasn't there. So they needed somebody, and it ended up being me. And,
Well, Adrian, if we do karaoke again, will you sing with me? Because I think we would make a great Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe.
I'll sing with anybody.
Oh,
I'll
thanks
sing
a
with
lot.
anybody.
I feel
I
so
sang with-
special.
The last cruise, I sang with Angel and Ryan Jolyon, and I also sang with Diana Prince, and it was fun. It was really fun.
Oh, gosh. Fun is my middle name. I am so happy about going on this cruise. I think I'm already packed. I don't know, I'm a 220-pound woman. Should I wear a mankini or a bikini? I know, I'd look good in both. Okay, you guys, simmer down over there. Yeah, so what have you been up to, Tarryn? I mean, let's all catch up on today.
Yeah, I'm very excited and happy to have you on Beastie for the first time because my goal before we're finished was to make sure that you and I are officially connected on Facebook as friends. I've been having some issues with my Facebook.
Yeah,
and,
what is going on? Because I tried to get you on there, and I knew that you were, like, avoiding me. What's going on? Do I have to chase you down?
Maybe Adrian could tell us better because I'm not very Facebook proficient, but every time I send you a request, it comes back and says that I'm unable to send you one. So I don't know if I'm not allowed to send them.
You probably have too many friends on yours. That's what happened to me, and I started a new page. You might have to do that because when you're popular, such as yourself, that you gain like over 5,000 people on your page, and so now it's time to create a new one. So you might want to do a little promo stating that you have a new page as well, and see if you can't get the transition going.
Yeah.
Because, we have to be friends.
Absolutely, and that's my goal. If that doesn't work, I'm going to try what you did and open a new one and try contacting you on that one. So you have another Facebook page, you said. You have maybe that's what I need to do is send you a different.
Well, I did a personal page too, so yeah, but I did that as the rollover for some of the fans that I'm very, very close with, such as Adrian and all kinds of people that I've connected with and become very good friends. Like Anthony and little Anthony, you know who I'm talking about, Adrian? What's their last names?
Collins.
Calling.
Mm-hmm.
Collins. Yeah, I just they are the most sweetest people. They are actually coming to get me and take me to New Orleans for the cruise. So I told them we have to eat lots of ice cream and chocolate. Those are Beastie's favorite things, and pizza. And so they promised they would. So I said I would ride with them. So I'm very excited about going to New Orleans. We were there out on tour, and all the girls in the French Quarter, we went to Pat O'Brien's, and we had those drinks called Hurricanes, and I'm not a big drinking woman. And so they proceeded to tell me that there was no alcohol in them. So I drank like 3 or 4 of them, and I was taking the mic away from the lady who was the entertainer, going up there and singing my own songs. And me and Manushka were having such a wonderful time. Sonny, the owner, he gave us all free drinks, so that was really wonderful of him. It's just so great, the warm welcome we get as Glow Girls, and it surprises me how the show is so generational. It's been around for 32 years. Oh, my God. That just tells me that I'm so old, but, you know, it's not the years, it's the mileage, right, Tarryn?
That's right, absolutely.
Yes, and now that's what I like to go by, because I'm in my 50-something, so I'm still going strong. I don't go down without a fight, so, you know, and I eat raw meat, and you're next, so. But we had such a wonderful time, so I'm so excited that we're all going back to New Orleans to try to relive our childhood.
That's going to be fun.
This time, I know the Hurricanes have alcohol in them. Yeah, it was so much fun. So are you going to be in New Orleans for a couple days before the cruise, too?
Adrian?
Tarryn?
Oh, that was to me. Oh,
Adrian?
I'm sorry.
Anybody.
Well,
anybody who'll talk to me, you know how I am.
Well, Terry and I are actually, Terry and I are actually coming in a day before the cruise, and then we're actually checking into doing some ghost tours, and we're
ghost
gonna,
tours. Ooh.
Yeah. So you know,
and we want for that kind of stuff.
And we kind of want to check out some of the voodoo shops, and you know, have some seafood, and that's our, you know, crawfish. Well, I don't do crawfish because I don't suck the heads, but you know, other people would.
But you know, that voodoo stuff was all over out there. There was a voodoo mama, not Big Dad Mama, but a voodoo mama came to the show, and she wanted pieces of our hair. I was like, you're not going to turn me into a frog. And I was like, no way, ma'am. I'm not giving you any of my hair. I have a mohawk, so I don't have much. But it's all mine. And she was gathering hair and little goodies and putting it in her bag. And I was like, oh, my God. You know, I hope she likes us because, you know, what she can do with that, I don't know. But it's been proven that some of that stuff really works.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary. I'm scared. If I go with you, you'll protect me, won't you, Adrian?
Oh, yeah. Or I'll
good.
try. I'll try.
There you go. I love you.
Love you, too.
Yay. We're going to love Karen on the cruise, too. Will you have ice cream pizza and chocolate with me?
I think the cruise actually is going to have a little more than that at night. The old cruise was just pizza and ice cream, so y'all are definitely in. Well, we're all in for a treat, eating all night.
Oh, a Beastie treat! Yay!
And chances are it's a guaranteed meetup with Roxy Astor and Dan Magnus also, because every time I went down to the Lido deck at 2 a.m., there they were, eating pizza and ice cream.
Now he is a 5-time world champion on the MMA, isn't he?
He's a very special guy. He is a world champion, and he's also got a special heart. And, you know, he's got to deal with Roxy Astor.
Yeah, well, you know, when Roxy Astor, when she's in the ring, she's much faster. It always seemed like she was moving in slow motion to me. I was like, here we go. I'm doing the dance with Roxy. She's actually the one who gave me my mohawk. A lot of people doesn't know that. That's a little bit of trivia. Oh. I was with Daisy, which was not Daisy at the time. I thought I could be her manager. As you know, she's 6'2" with long legs and long arms and blonde hair. And I thought, we were playing on a pro softball league, and I thought that I should be her manager, and she should be a model. So what happened was I went to Saks Fifth Avenue, got us some wonderful clothes, tucked in the tabs because, of course, we returning them. I said, don't eat or drink in them. And so we went down there, and I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but I thought, you know what, I'm doing this for my friend, and it'll all just come to me. So that's where we actually met Matt Simber, the director of GLOW. He came out of his little office and was doing that squared thing, you know, that directors do to see if you look good in the camera lens. And we're like, oh, my God, who is this guy? And don't let him separate us, and don't get on the couch, and all the stories I heard. But he called us in, and he said, hey, you girls, you might be perfect for a show I'm working on. And we were like, yes. And then we said, well, what is it? And he said, well, it's a sports show. Well, given that we were already athletes, we lit up like the 4th of July, Karen. And we said, well, what is it? What is it? And he said, well, hey, I've been looking for you for a long time, talking to me. To Daisy, he said, well, you're really tall. I said, no, really? She's 6'2", and I'm her manager. He goes, oh, you're her manager, huh? I said, yes, sir, I am. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, you girls go home. This was on a Friday, and on Saturday morning, turn on Fox 29, because that's when the show was on. It was on 12 in the afternoon and 12 at midnight, you know. So we were in great time zones. And it played 2 times a day on Saturday, sometimes 3. And we watched that show, and it was Tina Ferrari and Ashley and Palestina and Nanushka. And we're like, oh, my God, look at this. We can still kick their butts. So we proceeded to go to Las Vegas on Monday. Now, giving you that was a whirlwind of an excursion that we did. I up and went and told my roommate, I'm going to be a pro wrestler. He said, well, good luck with that. I said, thank you. And I left. I gave him everything I owned. And lo and behold, 32 years later, I'm still working as a pro wrestler, doing autographs and things like that. I've been to Japan, Hong Kong, Singapore, Russia, Indonesia, on USO tours, all over the United States working. And now it's still we're kind of relaxing, enjoying the feedback that we get. We go to Comic Cons and things like that to do autographs. So, you know, keep an eye out for us girls out there, because we're in full force right now. And we're so excited about having all these fans that we have created, and didn't really realize how popular that show truly was. Adrian, now you've been watching it since you were a youngin'. Oh, I'm living in Tennessee, by the way. So youngin' is a young person. I turned into the farmer's daughter, but I'm not milking cows. I'm milking chickens instead.
Yeah, I actually started
your story.
I started watching GLOW when I was about 12, and I only saw season 3 because, you know, it just kind of, season 2 ended. That's where I started watching it, and then it switched over to another channel called, went from WPMI 15 over to WJTC 44 in Pensacola, and season 3 ran completely. I got to see Cheyenne Cher steal that GLOW crown from
Remember when I
Godiva.
did her braid off? She deserved it.
You should have heard the stories about Cheyenne Cher that we heard on the last cruise, and I'm sure we'll hear them again. And yeah, Ron the paramedic was on the last cruise, and you know he's the one full of some of those awesome stories, and you know, the one in particular everybody loves.
Stories. Yes, I know about that. Bobbing and weaving, I call it.
And then, but
Diane is one of my sisters, so I better be nice.
Yeah, let's be nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a good girl anyway, you know, so I don't really care. I'm trained to be the good girl, so.
Well, she was good at what she did, and she had the GLOW crown.
Yeah. You know, what's missing a ruby? I went and looked at it. I'm like, oh, my God, I don't think I could get that over my mohawk. What would I need it on, you know? So I thought I'd put it on my dune buggy or something somewhere, you know, because I'm Beastie the Road Warrior. so I thought for sure I can use it somewhere, for a little bling bling on my dune buggy.
That's awesome. I don't even think I've told you about this. BC, do you know one of the Glow Girls' daughters is actually booked on the cruise now? Big Bad Mama's daughter is actually coming on the next cruise.
Mikey.
Yes.
Mikey's her name. Yeah.
Little
She
Mama.
Is loved by all the girls. Little Mama. Ooh.
Yeah, Little Mama. She's coming on the cruise. I spoke with her a couple of weeks ago. And I'm hoping she actually tells the story, or you can tell the story of how Big Bad Mama came into Glow.
Oh, my. Big Bad Mama. We had shot the show on Saturdays, and she showed up in midweek, and I was going to the ring to work out a little bit, and to work on some of my matches and moves that I wanted to do. Well, on my way in, I saw this truck, and I'm like, well, what's this truck doing parked here? I peeked in the window, and basically what I saw is about 5 kids and this woman with her head conked out on the steering wheel. I'm like, oh, my gosh, is she okay? But everybody was sound asleep. And so I knocked on the window and scared the heck out of them all. And they woke up and they go, Beastie! And I go, oh, no, yes, it is. Who are you guys? And she said, I'm here to be a Glow Girl. I said, you are? Well, come on in. And so the water's fine. And so she came in, and I was talking to her, and she told me how she'd come from New Orleans to be there. I said, all the way from New Orleans? And she said, yes, I want to be a Glow Girl so bad. And I thought to myself, boy, she'd be a perfect match for Mount Fiji, because Mount Fiji picks me up and throws me 3 aisles out. See, Tarryn, I didn't know I could get in the air without an airline ticket, but Mount Fiji proved me otherwise. So anyway, I basically told Matt, there is a wonderful lady. I gave her the key to my apartment and told her and her kids to go and relax, take showers, watch some cartoons, maybe watch the Glow show, who knows. But basically, she was at my apartment. Here's a complete stranger, and I give her my key, but I felt really good about her. And you know how your heart tells you, do that, do that. And so my heart said that, and I told Matt, and he's like, well, where is she? Where is she? I said, she's at my apartment. He said, go get her. When I got her, he had a big smile on his face when she walked through that door. And that's how Big Bad Mama became Big Bad Mama, because she was a mama of all them 5 kids, and then she started being mama to all of us. She really knows how to tell you what to do with authority. Even I behaved around Big Bad Mama because we would room together, and we all would try to sneak out, because we had a curfew. But I didn't mind getting fined. I had a good time. And I told Matt, I don't care, charge me $250. I'm still going out. And so all of us girls, a little secret in the Battle Royal, we would all lace up with the girls that we like to hang out with and say, you want to go out tonight? Yeah. And then go put another one in the headlock. You want to go out tonight? And before the Battle Royal was over, we had our night planned. So we would all put our covers up over our heads like we were sleeping, and Matt would check in on us. And once we heard his door, oh, my gosh, when the cat's away, the mice will play. We had so much fun sneaking out and trying to sneak back in. I don't know, for some reason that's just fun to do. You guys know, have you ever snuck out, either one of you two?
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere?
Oh, yeah. I snuck out. I did the ultimate sneak out. I actually left and then ended up from Pensacola, Florida, to New York. So I know what sneaking out's like.
You woke up in another state of mind, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Did you first see, do I have my clothes on? Am I okay? Am I okay? That's funny. And so what'd you do? How'd you get back?
Greyhound brought me back. And, of course, I had to kick this really ravenous cocaine habit when I was 17 years old. But ever since then, I'm 40 years old. I've not done any hard drugs since. So, yeah.
Oh, well, that would teach you.
That's my story in a nutshell there.
Yeah, well, you know what? When you're young, you do things that you might regret or learn from, and that's what they call learning experiences. We've all had those. What about you, Tarryn? Have you ever snuck out?
Yeah, I mean, we've all had our, like, you just nailed it right on the head, Beastie. We all had our times where we were younger and immature and didn't know any better, but I think, like you said, we learned from it, and just that's how we grow up and just get better and not do that again.
Yeah, well, I still sneak out away from my puppy dog sometimes. Not all the time, but she goes everywhere with me. She's a border collie, and her name is Lucy. I love Lucy. I've had her since she was 5 weeks old. So she's my best friend on 4 legs, and she wants to go everywhere, so I got to sneak out sometimes. But she busts me all the time. I can't get away with nothing with her. She bosses me around and herds me around all the time. And I don't mind. I love her so much. She's just a special, special friend.
Oh, that is sweet. Well, Beastie,
I know, isn't it, for Beastie?
Yeah.
That's so sweet. How'd you get to be so sweet from your head to your toes to your feet? Oh, man, this has really been fun, Tarryn. Thank you for inviting me today.
No, our pleasure. Thank you for coming on, and thank you, Adrian. But before I let y'all leave, Beastie, if you got another minute here, can you tell us and all the fans out there, what's the best way for people to get a hold of you and contact you these days?
Well, I'm at Beastie, Beastie, GLOW, GLOW, and I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
You can get autographed pictures from there if you're interested. I have 8x10s that I sign. If you have magazines or anything like that, I welcome you to send them with postage return. I will sign everything that comes my way. My fans are the best thing about being in this business. They're from ages 5 to 55 or 60, somewhere around that age. And I just, without them, where would I be? I would just be me, And so they've created a love for this little character, Miss Beastie. And they've been so wonderful in the outpouring of friendship that I've had. They're memories that will last a lifetime.
Oh, that is very sweet. Very well said. Well, Beastie, again, thank you again for your time. And I'll tell you what, since we've got Adrian on the line, Adrian, what about your contact information, and can you plug your social media, too?
Pretty much I'm on Facebook mainly. I do run on Twitter, not much, and, still don't know how to do much of that. And then, and then I'm on Instagram a little bit, and I do my Adrian's Nitwits on YouTube, and that's pretty much.
Would you do any glow blog or something like that too, honey bunny?
Yes, actually, I work with Roxy, MTV, Grimlina, and Sunny, as well as Sylvester Bowler and Sean Campbell on an Afterglow fan party page. And it's the former Glow Wrestling fan blog, but we kind of put our own spin on it, and it's now the Afterglow fan party. And pretty much anybody can check it out. Like it.
I've been on that, and it's very informative. I was just kind of viewing and looking into what you guys were saying, and there's gentleman Sean Campbell is doing a magazine of the Glow Girls, and it's wonderfully done from what I hear. And I've just done an interview with him, getting ready to send him a lot of pictures, my fabulous at 50-plus pictures, my Beastie pictures, some, me with celebrity pictures. He's going to do an expose, so keep your eye out for that, to everybody. It's like a book. It's so beautifully done that I'm just honored to be a part of it.
Excellent, Beastie. Well, thank you again, and we're honored to have you on here. Next time we have you back on, let's talk more about that and see if we can get more information, too, about the cruise coming up.
Oh, that would be wonderful. You can call me anytime. You've been a lot of fun today. Thank you so much. Remember, everybody, happy faces go places. So let's all go to the cruise and have a wonderful time coming up and meet us Glow Girls. We're all very happy and excited about going.
Excellent. All right.
We're excited to have you and all the other ladies.
Yes.
Thank you. I know that you've created a family instead of just being friends, you know. So that's what our goal is to get close to the people that love the show and keep it alive and going after all these years. Thank you all so much for putting up with me today.
Well, you were a real treat, Beastie. Again, it was a lot of fun today. Let's definitely have you back on as a recurring guest. And my goal and mission now as we're signing off, I'm going to get on my Facebook and try resending you a friend request here and seeing if that works.
Oh, okay, honey bunny. I'll let you know. I'll send you a personal message once I get it.
Yes, please.
And then if I don't, I'll send you a personal message. It'll sound a little different, though. No, I'm very easygoing. By getting me in the ring, I'm the 5 Bs, big, bold, beautiful, and busting out. So, hey, thank you, everybody, for today.
All right. Well, thank you, Beastie.
Adrian, I will talk to you soon, honey. Thank you, Mr. Tarryn, for having me on.
Pleasure's all
We're
ours.
signing out now.
We will talk to you later, Beastie. We'll see you, Adrian. Take care, everybody.
Okay, love and body slams. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.